one of Canada's biggest stars in the world right now, and people are really worried for his well-being. Veronica, what is happening?
Yes. So the Weeknd has been sporting bandages on his face, and so people are wondering what the hell is going on. And so his new video came out. What's it called? Something about tears, and his face looks like he's had tons of cosmetic surgery. So it's actually CGI and prosthetics, but he literally looks like, well, every other person out there who's had just tons of cosmetic surgery. It's that high cheekbone, puckered, square-ish jawline. He looks and full lips. And the thing is, some people thought he really did get the surgery, and they thought that it was a diss on his ex-girlfriend Bella Hadid. And I'm thinking that's a little too far for like a revenge thing for your ex. But what's so interesting to me is that I was like, I don't even think I'd be surprised if he really did do the surgery. There's so many people that are like, fine, do what you want to make you happy, but this whole cosmetic enhancements and plastic surgery, normal people are doing that. Like girls I see on the street with Botox, and they're getting encouraged to do this at 20 something and keep doing it. And now their faces are falling during pandemic
Mm.
because they can't get appointments. And then I'm seeing layers of eyelashes on people out on the street because they're so used to being on camera, and the foundation is like a layer cake. It's like a tiramisu on their face. I'm like, you're not always on camera. Like, eventually, we're gonna see each other in real life. Stop that shit.
Mm.
But and this is why this story interested me, because I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if the Weeknd did that to his face. He did not. His face looks as it always has. It was just CGI, and it was prosthetics, and it his face was normal for the little Pepsi ad that he's gonna do for that he's doing for the halftime show, the little teaser ad for his halftime show for the Super Bowl. So no need to worry. The Weeknd is his face is all intact. But the rest of you, stop it. We're gonna see you in real life one day. You don't need to wear all that crap on your face and do all that stuff to yourself.
Mm.
And your butts aren't that big. I know they're not.
Yeah, I feel like this is generational because one of my favorite singers, Angelina Jordan, she did an Instagram live where she was, she just sang a few songs or whatever, and she's 14, and people were commenting about how, oh, she has on so much makeup, but it was like generational because everybody who knew was like, she's not wearing makeup, that's an Instagram filter. So I think people who are getting wound up about the Weeknd's face, like, listen, people, there's CGI, there's filters, everybody calm down, the
Yeah.
Weeknd is safe. He will, I don't know what he's going to look like for the Super Bowl show, but congratulations to him, more Canadian representation on the Super Bowl show. I know he's going to kill it. But yeah, I don't know. It feels like there's a lot of things to worry about. But people were really worried about the Weekend's face. So many conspiracy theories.
His face. Yeah. There's a lot more things to worry about than his face. But I mean, I
Yeah.
will say though that when so I just noticed that my daughter is starting to not be able to tell the difference between reality and I don't even know what to call it now, non-reality, social media, because she doesn't. And I am like, I'm worried. I'm like, I don't even know how to explain it now because I'm also starting to lose sense between either how to explain it or I'm like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's an enhancement anymore or what's not. So I don't know. It just worries me a little bit.
Yeah, I
So
do think things are gonna really start to blur because, especially with the rise of augmented reality, and I know people are like, they've been saying augmented reality for like a million years and it never has come yet. But once Apple releases these Apple glasses or whatever, the technology will mature at some point where you're seeing an overlay of computer
there you
graphics
go.
on top of, oh, there you go, on top of like the real world. And I do think people are gonna lose sense of what's real and what's not. And hey, listen, for some things like porn, it's good to not know. It's good to have it feel you don't
No.
know the difference. So the technology will go, but yeah, I do think there'll be a generation of kids, like we said in our earlier segment. This generation is screwed. So
They are.
which means we're
I'm so
screwed.
glad I brought another one to the world. I know, that's the thing. That's why. Come on, Minister of Education, get it together. He went to private school. I don't know why he's taking care of public school stuff. Anyways, but yeah, I just, you know, what was I going to say about his face? His face, um, I, if you're gonna do that to your face, just please, like, just start using a different aesthetic now. Like, there's no way the rest of us can compete if we're all gonna look like that same way. Like, there's this face is it's all I got. Give me some hope.
Yeah, I think too, like bigger than his face, I want to see what he's going to do with his hair for the Super Bowl. He
Yeah,
had that
yeah.
very iconic silhouette, which then he got rid of for his second album. And now I'm like, okay, he's sort of been in hiding. What's he gonna emerge with now? Maybe he'll be like Madonna, where he reinvents his hair every single time.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I
I don't
will
know.
definitely. This is probably one of my most looked forward to Super Bowl halftime shows in a long time. This dude is gonna
Yeah, me too.
kill it. He's such a great live performer. He's gonna kill it, whether he's wearing prosthetics or not.